The evolution of Kratos, a look at God of War's legacy. God of War is one of the most iconic franchises in gaming history, a tale of rage, redemption, and family that has captured the hearts of gamers for almost 2 decades. From ancient Greece to the realms of Norse mythology, the story of Kratos has evolved, but how did it all start, and where is it headed next? In today's video, we'll dive deep into the origins of Kratos, the impact of God of War in the industry, and the future of Santa Monica Studio. The year was 2005, and PlayStation 2 was king. In walked Santa Monica Studio with their bold new creation, God of War. David Jaffe, the creative mind behind the series, set out to craft an experience like no other. A hack-and-slash game steeped in Greek mythology, driven by a brutal anti-hero named Kratos. But Kratos wasn't just any warrior. He was a man scarred by his past, manipulated by the gods, and cursed with a bloodlust that would see him tear down Mount Olympus itself. Kratos, with his iconic Blades of Chaos, quickly became one of gaming's most recognizable faces. His story of revenge against Ares, the god who tricked him into killing his family, set the stage for a trilogy that would explore themes of power, guilt, and redemption. Across the original trilogy God of War 2, and God of War 3, Kratos' journey took him through the entirety of Greek mythology. He toppled gods, titans, and monsters alike, culminating in the destruction of the Olympian pantheon. By the end of God of War 3 in 2010, Kratos had seemingly met his end, but Kratos wasn't finished. In 2018, Santa Monica Studio, now led by Cory Barlog, reinvented the franchise with God of War this time, in the realm of Norse mythology. This Kratos was older, wiser, and burdened with the responsibility of raising his son, Atreus. No longer a one-dimensional embodiment of rage, Kratos had evolved into a father seeking redemption, battling both gods and his inner demons. The game was universally praised for its mature storytelling, breathtaking visuals, and innovative combat, shifting to a more immersive, over-the-shoulder perspective. Over the course of 11 games, including the mainline titles and spin-offs, Kratos' journey is one of constant evolution. From his vengeance-driven quest in ancient Greece to his more introspective Norse adventure, each game builds upon the last, both in terms of story and gameplay. The original trilogy focuses on Kratos' battle with the Greek gods, while the 2018 reboot and God of War Ragnarok explore his struggles within Norse mythology. Despite the shift in setting, the core themes remain. Kratos struggles with his violent past, his relationship with the gods, and now his responsibilities as a father. The transition from Greek to Norse mythology marks a profound shift in tone and storytelling. The games are connected by Kratos' continued search for peace, but the world around him changes, forcing him to adapt to new challenges and pantheons. God of War isn't just an important series, it's a game changer. The original games pioneered hack-and-slash combat with fluid combos and cinematic action, setting a new standard for action-adventure games. By 2018, the franchise had redefined itself again, with deep, narrative-driven gameplay and a more thoughtful, character-focused story. Kratos' evolution is a testament to the maturity of storytelling in video games. The franchise has not only inspired countless action games, but it also changed the way we think about character arcs in gaming, bringing emotional depth to a character once defined by violence. The 2018 reboot even won Game of the Year at the Game Awards, solidifying its place in gaming history.
And the Game Award for Game of the Year goes to God of War.
The God of War reboot won Game of the Year at the Game Awards in 2018, alongside multiple awards for its storytelling, audio design, and performance. Its groundbreaking one-shot camera technique, where the entire game is presented without cuts or loading screens, has been lauded as a technical and artistic achievement. Since its debut, the God of War franchise has sold over 50 million copies globally. God of War 2018 alone sold over 23 million copies. And God of War Ragnarok was one of the fastest-selling first-party PlayStation games, moving 5.1 million units in its first week of release. The series has racked up an impressive number of awards, including Game of the Year, Best Direction, Best Performance, and Best Action Game. The 2018 installment alone won dozens of awards, with Ragnarok following suit with accolades like Best Narrative and Best Audio Design. With God of War, Ragnarok having wrapped up the Norse saga, what's next for Santa Monica Studio and Kratos? Rumors suggest the team is already working on new projects. Whether it's a continuation of Kratos' story or a new mythology to explore remains to be seen. One thing's for sure, Santa Monica Studio has proven time and again that they can push boundaries. Fans are eager to see what the next chapter holds, and with a track record like this, the future is bright. From a vengeful Spartan warrior to a father seeking redemption, Kratos' journey has been one of the most compelling in gaming. As God of War continues to evolve, it's clear that this franchise is far from over. Whether we see Kratos exploring new mythologies or perhaps a fresh story from Santa Monica Studio, we can be sure it'll be epic. Thanks for watching, and be sure to like, subscribe, and hit that bell to stay up to date with all things gaming here on GGTV.